If you're watching this video, it's because Allah has chose you to watch it, so please, please, please donate, even if it's just a little, to my Gaza fundraiser. Thank you. Links in the comments in the description. All my videos have been a bit dark and bleak lately, obviously because of what's going on in Gaza, in Palestine. This one's on a bit of a lighter note. I'm going to comment on the thousands of people that have converted to Islam since Israel and Palestine have been back in the news again. Loads of people have been converting to Islam, have been reading the Quran, have been learning so much about the religion, and it's incredible. And obviously I hate what's going on right now. I absolutely despise it. I struggle to sleep at night. I find myself drifting off in the day just thinking about what's happening and feeling so helpless and pointless because I'm just not doing enough. And I don't want to be like, oh, everything that's happening is awesome because people are converting to Islam. Definitely not what this video is. This is just a lighter side to a very dark story. And as someone who's a convert to Islam myself, I converted to Islam 3.5 years ago. I know what it's like having that narrative switch in your head, and I get where these people are coming from. I understand what it's like to start learning about what's going on in Palestine and start realizing that Palestinians are actual people and Arabs are not savages and rapists and killers, and realize that you've been lied to for a very long time and that Arabs are not evil people. They're actually very kind. I've said it in all of my videos. They fight over who's going to pay at the restaurant because they want to be the one to pay. They invite you to their homes. They give you more than they have. They will go out of their way for you. They are the kindest people, mashallah. And once you start realizing that you've been lied to about the Palestinian people being non-human dogs, savages, you start realizing that you've been lied to about all Arabs, about Iraqis, about people in Afghanistan, about all Muslims even. And then it just gets deeper and deeper, and then you realize, if I've been lied to about what all Muslims are, then maybe it's my duty to learn a little bit about this religion that 1 in 3 people around the world have. 1 in 3 people are Muslim. So maybe it's time that I learn a little bit about the religion. Let's see what they're about. If they're not these horrible, savage people that I've been told for so long, then Islam isn't this horrible, savage religion. Let's learn about it. And then they start looking into Islam and they start reading the Quran. Then they start realizing that Islam is full of peace and beautiful teachings, and that Islam is there to elevate the status of a human being, is to make them better and kinder and more and better with themselves, you know, to stay away from things that are dangerous, encouraging you to be more productive and better with your time. And you start realizing that Islam has all the self-help tools you need to be a better person. And not only that, it connects you with the divine creator and gives you a purpose in life. And all of the logical arguments behind Islam are also very sound. There's no holes. There's nothing confusing. It's all very simple. There's one God, created everybody. Everybody in this world worships something. They don't know it, but they do. Everyone worships something, whether it's money, whether it's fame, whether it's family, whether it's their job. Everyone worships something. And if you don't connect yourself to God, you're always going to be let down. And now let's react to this video of people converting to Islam because of the Palestine conflict.
I'm a Jew. I lost family in the Holocaust. I 100% feel comfortable saying that what's happening now to the Palestinian people is another Holocaust.
And they're still saying, Alhamdulillah.
Muslim Palestinians still seeing them say Allah is all-knowing.
Palestinians are doing everything that was described Job doing in the Bible.
I've not seen any footage of Palestinian people cursing Jewish people or Israeli people. These are people of God.
I know these people were blessed by Allah himself.
Their whole faith is such an indomitable hope.
They don't give a about this life, okay? The only thing these people fear is Allah. That's it.
If this is the campaign to get nations to be Islamic, it's doing it.
I've been shocked to my core at the faith Muslim people have. What is happening in Palestine has opened my eyes to the beauty of Islam.
That's something that people don't get to see often. Definitely not here in the West.
Into the Bible, asking logical questions were not allowed. When I read through the Quran, I see logic and divinity brought together.
Result of that is on social media, I have seen so many people picking up the Quran and reading it.
Through, you know, this entire thing with Palestine, so many more people are learning about Islam. So many more people are reading the Quran. You're gonna have a lot of people turning to Islam soon.
It's happening again. It's like all these people, I see Quran book club, I see people deciding to convert to Islam because they're like, well, what is really going on here?
I just bought my first copy of the Quran.
I got the Quran.
I started reading the Quran.
It's my day 2 in reading the Quran.
So I got it.
How literally are thanking God. Brave Palestine people. But as they're losing everything. So much faith and peace while their families are murdered.
United States, we need a lot more empathy and understanding of Muslims and the Arabs.
You need to know what y'all put in Islam, okay?
Just from reading the second surah, I'm like, I get it. I understand why there's such a steadfast faith to anyone that follows Islam. Being shown just how wrong we were about this faith and how rich, how deep, and just the language of it. Oh, how fluid and beautiful it is.
Being lied to. The Western. And I took my Shahada. I feel tremendous peace.
SubhanAllah, I couldn't help but smile for that entire video. I hope you guys were smiling as well because that was so amazing, mashallah. People are waking up and they're realizing that Islam isn't this horrible barbaric religion, and the people that convert to it are not converting to it because of all this hate in their heart and they want to hate on non-Muslims. People are converting because of their love of God and they want to be better versions of themselves. They want to let go of their ego. They want to be kinder to people. And they just want to have more purpose and do better in the world, and they want to connect to the divine creator. SubhanAllah, Allahu Akbar, Allah has his ways. And, you know, to all those Palestinians that are suffering immensely but staying strong, and to the people who are putting their videos out there, you know, all the rewards are going back to different people. And I think those Palestinians are getting insane amounts of rewards for guiding all these people in the West to Islam just because of their actions, because of their faith. And people show their true colours in grief. People can't hide who they are when they're grieving. People show who they are. So these people who are, I have no idea if my faith is like that, probably not, but these people who are thanking Allah in their darkest moments, subhanallah, I can only pray to be so good. I pray and I make dua that I can be one of those people if I'm ever afflicted in that way. Ameen. But these people are absolutely incredible. And seeing the other side, seeing all the hate and the torture and the violence coming out of the Israeli side, where they're going around and attacking Palestinians and taking them hostage and torturing them just randomly, kids and adults. And then you see the Palestinian side, which is where they're going through immense suffering, and they say, Alhamdulillah, meaning thanks to God. I know 100%, not a doubt in my heart, that I'm on the right side of history right now. And you guys too. You are on the right side of history. Just keep pushing. It hurts so bad. This whole thing is so painful. But we need to keep going and stay strong. And if you ever find moments in your day just to push that little bit of dawah out there, go for it, because it's working. And even if people are not becoming Muslim, but even if they're realizing that Islam is actually a beautiful religion, that's a huge win for us. Because for so long we've been treated like we're terrorists and horrible people when we've tried our hardest to be the kindest. And that's what happens in society. The rich, unkind, greedy people get to the top and everyone worships them. And the kind, poor people stay at the bottom and people treat them like savages and animals. We will always be the kind, poor people, inshallah. And I would much rather be the kind, poor person than the rich, greedy person. So don't let society tell you that you need a Lamborghini to be important. You need a good heart to be important to God, and that's the only importance that's needed in this world. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Assalamu alaikum.